the most important thing, the raw jelly, especially effective for the human life to give them more longevity. Same, worker bee, queen bee. Like worker bee, they give the raw jelly just only for 3 days. So how long they live? Like around 2 to 3 weeks, like that. I mean 2 to 3 months. Queen bee, how they got long life? 3 to 5 years. 10 times, and even scientists say they can live more than 60 times longer life. It's just only because of the food, because of the raw jelly. So how it tastes? The taste is a bit sour at the mouth, will come down to throat, and here a bit spicy. So if somebody cannot eat it pure, can mix with anything like honey, milk, juice, whatever taste you like, you can mix with that. So how do you want to try? You want to try pure one? You want to try mix with the honey drink?
We change the queen every second year.
Every second year. Yeah, mostly like depend, you know, like sometimes the queen bee like they become older, you know, like that. So she cannot take eggs too much, right? So then they have to bring like more virgin queens like that. So they want like normally in the colony, by the same time like maybe 4, 2, 3 or maybe more than that, or maybe limited than that. So they by the same time they feed those larvae, you know, more and more like that. So those like by the same time 2, 3 or 4 or if more than that, they grew up and they came out of the house. So then all those queens, the virgin queens, they got like fight with each other, right? So the victorious, they're gonna stay in the same hive. But the other one, they should fly and find like the other hive and to lay eggs inside there and like to build up their own. And that one, all right, you want to try pure one? You want to try mix with honey drink? Pure taste is a bit sour in here, and it comes down to the throat in here, a bit spicy like that.
That's a little bit strong.
That's right. But pure mostly cannot eat. Mostly pure people cannot eat that. So that's why you have to dissolve in water, tea, coffee, milk. And you know, I normally like some research, they also say like especially the raw jelly, if someone is mixed with the wine and whiskey, so actually it's for sexual strength, it's really powerful nutrition, you know, in the world. So these are all some basics information about the raw jelly. And the raw jelly cannot stay at a normal room temperature more than 5-6 hours. So that's why I have to be kept in the freezer, or in the freezer can stay for about 3 years. Down in the refrigerator can stay for about 3 to 6 months like that, out of date for traveling. And here in these foam boxes can stay for about 2 weeks like that. They won't just use only for a traveling purpose. And normally you have to keep it in the ref or just keep it in the freezer like that. Okay, so that's all about the raw jelly, right? Now the third bee product one is the bee pollen. What's the bee pollen? Bee pollen is actually the reproductive spores of the male flower. Spores from the flower, so these millions of microscopic pollen grain, when the bees, they collect from the flower, they collect with the help of their front leg, collect from the flower and transfer, store inside the back feet. The bees, they got basket in the back feet where they can store their pollen. Or sometimes they stuck with the hair on their body, so then with the help of the leg, they roll from their body and transfer, store inside the back feet. So bee pollen is actually the food of the worker bees. Worker bees, they eat the raw jelly for 3 days. After 3 days, they have to rely on the bee pollen, honey, and nectar of the flowers. So normally, bee pollen, it contains multiple vitamins, very high enzyme level, 16 kind of minerals, contains 6 times higher protein level than the meat. So because of high nutrition level, it's effective for diet. If somebody on diet wants to reduce weight, it's helpful for that. So they want like 2 spoons of pollen, mix with a glass of water and drink that. So 1 glass of bee pollen with 2 spoons of pollen, it contains nutrition level about 5 glasses of dairy milk in terms of nutrition. So keep the balance of nutrition, you won't feel hungry and it'll help to take a lot of the body. So it can help you for diet to use as a supplement of food. Either can be used just only to maintain the balance of diet for our daily diet to balance. For different purpose can use any time of day. Or like if some people like they do exercise or workout in gym, you know, like that. So for those kind of people, like before exercise or they want take like 20-30 minutes before, so it will rise up the energy level and stamina also like that. Second benefit of the pollen, effective for hair fall problem like that. Normally why people lose their hair because of the lack of vitamins inside the body. So it actually helps to make the hair stronger and help to reduce the hair fall problem. Also, it's helpful for constipation, digestion problem. Somebody with constipation, so it can help to keep the stomach softer, and also helpful for women menstruation problem. It can solve menstruation disorder as well. And that one, bee pollen actually they came from different flowers, from multiple flowers. So that's why each pollen, it's all different from each other, right? The color is different from that. And that one, let me hand it. So that one you can just eat straight away like that, or just take with the honey drink. And that one more thing also, let me show you here. You see these small marks on that? same like a hole or marks, you know. What are these marks? These marks are the bee feet mark. By the time it removed from the bee feet. So like they want when actually when the bees they store their pollen inside their feet and then they come and they want to get inside the colony, right? So in the colony like they got only one entrance down at the bottom, right? So for that one, when the bees, for that one like use the one specific kind of equipment. So when the bees they come, they want to get inside the colony. Inside the colony, when they pass through, so over there have one kind of equipment. They have small holes. So those small holes are just with the size of the bee, with the bee size. So when the bee they try to push inside, so the bee they pass through and the pollen they drop from their feet. So that's why you can see the marks of the bee feet like that. Okay, so these are all the benefits of the bee pollen for diet, hair fall problem, diet of balance of dietary, hair fall problem, constipation, menstruation problem. Two more things also, one effective for nasal sinus. For sinus, like about half glass of hot water. The water should be that much hot, like there's steam coming out of it. Mix 2 spoons inside that and sniff the steam like that for about 5 until 10 minutes. Morning when wake up and before go to bed, evening. So but later it become cooler, just mix with cool water, then drink that. So by using twice a day, it can help for the nostril sinus. And one more thing for prostate problem. Prostate problem, like somebody got urine very often at night. Many times they learn to pick up for urine. So morning, evening, by using twice a day, it can help to reduce the prostate problem as well. And bee pollen is very rich with omega-3 and omega-6. So these are all the benefits of the bee pollen. So bee pollen actually can mix with warm water, tea, coffee, hot milk, anything warm. You can dissolve in that and drink that. But the raw jelly cannot mix with anything hot. Why? Because the enzymes they destroy no benefit for the body right now. So these are all the benefits of the 3 bee products. The final one, the 4 bee product, that one is the propolis. Propolis, that's the bee wax. The bees they collect the wax from plants. They used to apply around their house to protect their house from insects. They can get inside the colony. But the propolis is actually like an antibiotic from the nature. So the propolis effect of this one is like an antibiotic, and other kind of effect like helpful for skin fungus, for the what's they call eczema, like that, and also for the gums, effective for the gums as well. Deep abstinence also, and other kind of like internal disorder is also effective for that. So those are all the benefits of the bee pollen. That's all what you got.
What about varroa?
In Thailand, it's not that much, you know. And you can't find too much.
Not much.
Not much in Thailand.
We have a lot in Europe.
In Europe, I heard about that. And those are like killing machines of the bees.
Yeah.
I think you're talking about that, right? Within hours, it can kill the whole colony.
No, not that fast. No.
I see videos of in the National Geographic, you know, like, and it's like the size is quite big as well, right? The size is quite bigger than that, and they mostly attack on the bees. So mostly in Thailand, we don't have this kind of any kind of problem in here, right? Too much, but mostly I heard in Europe, they are suffering bees, they are dying. Mostly in Thailand, here are the bee farming is not and like in the fields.
No.
It's all mostly in the wild. These are all the wild. Like if you go to the northern part of Thailand, Chiang Mai, Lampang, the whole area is like a whole wild. And there is one more thing also. There's like less pollution area as well, and other kind of like for farming, the chemicals, these things they also not use too much in there. So that's why those areas doesn't have this kind of enemies of bees. So the bees they can live there. And other thing also like the weather. The weather here in Thailand is like a very attractive kind of weather. Like it's not either hot too much, not either cool too much. So it's just like a suitable. So that's why we easily survive.
Okay.
And then in Thailand, especially in Thailand, like mostly we use like those kind of beehives. Those are the modern beehives with the triple stories of that. And these are the Thai traditional beehives. These are the Thai traditional beehives, but those used for a long time before like that. It's like the traditional way of that in Thailand. They use that. And these are all like some this kind of equipment used for the extraction of honey. Just like first we take the honey, remove the wax from that, and put all of the hive inside like that, and then spin that. Spin that by manually or also by automatic like that. So they blow at a very fast speed, and from down from the bottom, the honey they come out obtaining that. And then here.